Hey Simmers, I'm back with another speed build. Sorry for the delay. Last week it was just too noisy around my apartment to do any voiceovers, so we're gonna get the videos this week. Today. Today we have the Red White House. This is continuing with the Magic the Gathering theme that I've been doing all month. This of the Magic colleges is themed around lore and archaeology and all that. So it has those themes going for it. I do cut the video off at the end. There's more decorating that you'll see in the speed build when I do the speed build. I just didn't feel like you guys wanted to see books being placed over and over and over and over again, and that was pretty much what was left with the video with the build. I left in some so you could see me doing some of the work. For this place, I decided to go with along the lines of a Tudor style house. It's small, but I managed to fit in all the rooms I needed. There will be some editing. I make the back room there a little bit longer. It's thin and small. The idea is this place is just going to be cramped with bookcases and books and relics. So I use stuff from Star Wars and Jungle Adventure and all that. And I want to give it a little bit more of an older type feel. And it also gets a fireplace eventually, so one of those windows in the bedroom side go away. Here, I use Rumble Magic's counters, and eventually I make it an even tinier kind of kitchen, because I decided to make the study a bit bigger, and then I divide it into two rooms so that the kitchen dining area is completely separate from the rest of the build. So the main floor, you have this small little kitchen, a dining area. That I didn't edit as much as I usually do for this one, just because I was trying to get it out as much as possible. I do get rid of a lot of the spinning, though, because I didn't do as much. But the idea here was that we have this fireplace area. I use a lot of furniture is red and white. I think I use a lot more white furniture, and I try to use the red as the accent, just so not to hurt the eyes. Here's these bookcases, and trust me, there's going to be far more. There's going to be another one in the living room. I think there's another bookcase up in the bedroom. I thought about putting shelves, but none of them quite fit the way I wanted. I try to make sure everything's functional. Here's where I decided to put a bookcase and divide the room up. There's one more speed build after this, and that's for the Silver Quill house. And that's the black-white one. I give it more of a gothic kind of feel. And here's me trying to find the archway. And it's going to be a simple build. I didn't want to clutter it up all that. I figured they kind of keep their place nice and clean and tidy, unlike, well, many of the other places, like the Witherbloom, which was full of plants and more old and decrepit. And this place, which is just going to be so full of books when I do the build tour, which will be out next week. because the other speed build will be up on Friday. Here I'm trying to find stuff that fits into what I want for this place. Just want to make sure there's art in some of the rooms. Trying to find carpeting that I like. I thought that had too much of a pink color to it. I try not to overdo. I think this is the only major room that has red on the walls. I do have some fun. I realized there was no sink in there all of a sudden. But I try to kind of give it a bit more of a different feel for this place. Like I said, they're about archaeology and lore, so you're just going to see tons of books. Eventually, there's going to be another bookcase. I literally just copied that. And you'll see I put other items on top of the shelves that clip, have the slots, so that I could fit everything else in there. I decided to put different curtains in this room. And here's where I do go through and change some wallpapers later. Kept it pretty basic with the floors. I make the hallway red. There is red throughout this place, but I don't think it's as overflowing. So what I tried to do for this and the silver quill, I tried to furnish it everything and then do the decorating after, so that if I wanted to edit out some of the decorating later, I can. There, as you can see, there's a lot of white furniture in here. I figured they have this nice little reading nook upstairs. We go get another bookcase. But eventually there's going to be books and stuff everywhere. You'll see it when you see the build tour. I really tended to use a lot of the vampire stuff. Thinking about this might actually be the biggest bathroom on the lot. I actually enjoyed, and here's where we just start getting into the remainder of this, is just watching me do tons of decorating. I decided that because they were about lore and archaeology and kind of learning and all that, I start filling up. Here's where you can see me filling up all the slots. I start with these two bookcases, and just it's going to be just tons of books being put on shelves. Adjusting the height so that I can keep stacking up the books. You get to see this a lot in this build. And I used a lot of the books from Realm of Magic. I keep going back to this, just selecting different shelves and filling it out. I do put potions in here just for the to continue with the motif for the magic stuff. Here's where I start with some of the stuff from Jungle Adventure. I just fill up these shelves with items. Like I said, didn't post all the decorating, just because it's gonna be just tons of this throughout the build of me just sticking items onto the shelf, and it's kind of hard to do voiceover on that. So when we do the build tour, you're going to see just how cluttered and full this entire place is. I tried to make sure there's walking paths everywhere. I'm gonna have to. I will be double checking that before I do the build tour with my my sim self, walking around and just making sure that not everything is blocking. There's nothing really blocking the way, because I wanted to make sure that this place was just full of items, just so that it really looks like just so that really looks like these people are just all about trying to learn stuff. And here's where I use these holocrons from the Star Wars pack, just to add items to it. I think I was answering my phone. I think I got a text message at this time. I just kind of answered it. I forgot to edit it out. But I just wanted to make sure this place was full of objects. Like, I really do think it comes across with the fact they're all about lore and they're just trying to learn and understand stuff. I do go through afterwards and delete a lot of the objects. Well, I moved the things I have holding the spaces on the shelves to the other bookcases so that I can fill those out as well. But like I said, I don't show all the stuff being placed because, again, it's just gonna take. It took so long. Like, I think the total time I did for decorating this entire build and cluttering it up was 2 hours, and I just really don't think uh, it would have been interesting content, because you get the general idea, and I just start trying to fill out spaces, come up with ideas. Here's where I'm trying to figure out which one I want to put in the case, and here we go with even more books. Like, that pile of books get you so much in this build. This, as you can see, here's where I'm moving them over to the next bookcases, so that when I go to start working on those, they're full. I do think I got a good amount of piles of books everywhere and all that. And like I said, Friday's build, it'll be cleaner. There'll be some clutter, but it's nowhere as extensive as what this place is. Like, I just filled this place with just boxes and everything, just to make it look like they do tons of research. These are the people you go to when you want to kind of learn everything, because they've just got it all just so set out. And I just enjoyed. So if you enjoyed this video, like I said, I cut out a lot of the excess decorating because I did not want to make it a huge long video. So leave a like, leave a comment, and I will be back on Friday. Okay, see you soon.